Hi everybody, happy September 24th or 23rd, excuse me. How are you guys? Welcome to another edition of Messages with Matt. We've got Bentley here, Phantom. Hi everybody. Shh. Hi. Hey Kristen. Hey Sam. Joey, of course. Hello Joey. Hi. We got everybody starting to log in. Hey James. James is here. Joey. Cindy. Hey Cindy. Got half the group from today. Hi Donalyn. Hey Brian. I got my drink tonight. I felt like actually having a drink tonight. Long day. So I got the Tiffany glass that I got on my birthday. Haven't had this in a while. It's my my LVM drink. So everybody, which is Bacardi Limon and Zero Sprite. Well, Sprite Zero, not Zero Sprite, but Sprite Zero. Hey everybody, it's a pretty glass. So welcome. He's listening to you. You could tell him yourself. Hi Mary Jane. Hi Jolene, excuse me. Joellen, excuse me. Tony, hey Tony, Mary Beth. From Rehoboth, hi. Nicole, Melissa, hi, welcome. Patricia, hi, thank you for joining. Hi Melissa. Hi Karen. So today was a great group reading. We had a group reading at the Best Western in Bethlehem today. It was a fantastic reading. Lots of spirits came through. Loved ones. I got Mind burning in the background. Hi. Just watching everybody tune in. So, oh, you're welcome. I think you'll have even a better one once we have a private reading, Kristen. You had some people who were really strong today. Hey, Bella Boo. I like that. Bella Boo. That's where you got married? That's cool. Well, you should have came to the reading today. There was actually somebody getting married while we were there. Hi. Anyway, welcome. You're that lady crap. Yeah, I know. Hey, Paula. All right. So tonight, while we're waiting for some more people to log on, hey, Felicia. Hi, Felicia. Nicole, hi. So anyway, while we're waiting for people to log on, I'll just go through some stuff. So if you're interested in doing a private reading, a group reading, or just finding out about rates or information, it would be really prevalent for you to go to LehighValleyMedium.com. You'll find information about myself. You'll find information about services, rates. You can get tickets to any of my events right there on my website. You can also contact James, my assistant, who's watching, and you can schedule a reading right there, right through the contact page. You can also purchase merchandise, which is like the candles. Excuse me. Oh, thank you. Anyway, that's all available right here at LehighValleyMedium.com. Hi, Althea. Love the sparkle in your hair. Thank you. You should have seen the shoes today. Hey, Brittany. So, welcome. Anyway, if you're just tuning in, again, I'm Matthew, the Lehigh Valley Medium. This is my weekly show. It's called Messages with Matt. It's on 9 p.m. on Sunday nights. And I stalked your website, and I'm hoping to reach out soon. Oh, good. Well, just to let you know, you bring up a good point, Shauna. If you're stalking my website or stalking me, that's fine. It's usually about a 3-month wait. Sometimes we can squeeze you in a little early, depending on if we have some reschedules or not. But it's about a 3-month wait. So if you are looking to do a reading and you need to save up some money or you need to move your schedule around, now would be a good time to log on or contact James to try to book that reading now, because it's about a 3-month wait. Thank you, Joey. Joey even posted, and James posted my information right there, right below. You can find it. Hey, Brenda, cute puppy. Anyway, so again, that is at LehighValleyMedium.com if you need that information. You can also contact directly LehighValleyMedium@gmail.com. That is the email address. Wonderful. So welcome. Anyway, it was a great reading today. We had about 25 people join. Lots of good readings came through. Some funny instances. So it was a good time. Hey Dana, hello. Haven't had a drink in a while. Ooh. Anyway, so I missed you too, Angie. Hi. Anyway, reading some comments. So, again, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining. I was gonna say, tickets are still available. I think they're sold out for the event in October. There's also another event they're sold out for in October. November's tickets. November tickets just went on sale the other day, and they're actually starting to sell. So make sure if you're interested in going to one of my group events like I had today, it's actually going to be in November. It will be at the Hampton Inn, which is off of Route 248 in Easton/Nazareth. It's right there. Hey, Amanda. So I'll be at the Hampton Inn in November. The information and tickets are available right there on my website, which is LehighValleyMedium.com. And you can purchase tickets right online. We do have a maximum of amount of tickets. Once they're sold, the event is sold out. We are actually getting together our December show as well, so we'll have that up soon too. But right now, November is the only one that's available for tickets, and that is available right now. So, hi. I knew what you meant, Carol. Good evening. So, anyway, thank you so much for joining. Let's see. Hopefully everybody's week is really fantastic. Today is like my Friday. As soon as I'm done with the show, I have the next 2 days off, and then I get my bearings together so I can have a good readings for this week. So my Monday is Wednesday. So tonight is my Friday. This is my Friday at like 4 o'clock for some of you. Hi. Thank you so much for joining. All right, so. Joey brought up a good point. So I talked about something in my reading today, which is a lot of you have intuition. Everyone has a chair. It's true. Intuition is something that we all carry. Just because I am a medium and that I do this for a living does not mean that I am any more special than any of you. It just means that I'm a little bit more in tune to my abilities, which is something that everyone can do. You don't have to become a professional medium or professional psychic to have the abilities and to help people and to get closure. So one of the things I want to talk about is I'm gonna give you some tips and stuff before I get into any readings or anything like that. Hi Vivian. I heard a noise. Sorry. I hear noises in my house. Yes, that was Cindy, Joey. Anyway, one of the things I wanted to give you some tips and advice for anybody that might feel like they might have an intuition, or even if you know somebody that always is saying that they're psychic or they have an idea of some things. It's the ability to be able to listen to yourself. And that is something that is very key and something that I do on a daily basis. And there are some tiny little things. I'm not saying that just because I give you a couple tips means that you're an expert, but it's something that you can at least practice on and try to pay attention to. Just because if you even remotely think you have the time, sorry, I'm reading comments. If you have the smallest amount of that ability, it's something that you can at least work upon. So, one of the things, and I'm sure most of you that are tuning in will actually recognize, is that voice that you get inside your head that sounds like your conscience. Everybody says it's a conscience or it's your way of making decisions for yourself. No, a lot of times it's your intuition. It's the spirit that's working through you to talk to you. Now, people think automatically just because I might hear a voice or I might hear phrases or things of that nature that I'm hearing their voice. I don't know what your people sound like. I mean, sometimes they can give me an inkling, but I don't know what those people sound like. Just because if you have an Uncle Frank that's going to come through, I don't necessarily know what Uncle Frank sounds like. So Uncle Frank usually sounds like my own voice. So if I say a phrase, then I'll go, hey, Catherine, If Uncle Frank is giving a phrase, it's usually a phrase I hear in my own voice. So what I mean by that is, so if you ever make a decision, if you ever had a decision to make, and you feel like, and this is something to pick up upon, if you ever feel like you're having an argument with yourself, you ever do that where maybe you're on your way home from work. I'm just going to give a for instance. My hair is bothering me. You're on your way home from work, and maybe you think to yourself, you're just driving along, listening to the radio, thinking about what you're going to watch tonight on TV, This Is Us, or whatever. And all of a sudden something hits you like you need to pick up milk. And you're thinking, I just went to the store. I have plenty of milk. No, that's weird. Why would I pick up milk? That doesn't make sense. And guess what? You go home and you find out that one of your kids dropped the milk and it's empty and now you have no more milk. So, and you're thinking, that's strange. I actually thought about picking up milk on the way home. Huh. Oh well, and you probably just write it off. Don't write it off. That voice that you're hearing inside your head is not you. It's your spirit, your guides talking through you. It actually sounds like your own voice. But if you notice, what I even said is one of those things where you weren't even thinking anything about groceries, because maybe you just got groceries. I'm just using something as an example, but maybe you just picked up groceries or something of that nature. So you're thinking to yourself, nah, that doesn't make sense. I just bought milk 2 days ago. Why would I need to buy milk? Then you get home and you find out you do need milk. So that, my friend, if you're paying attention, it sounds almost like it's something that usually you're thinking, that's odd. Where did that come from? That's not odd. So it's your intuition. It's your spirit guides communicating to you. They were just giving you a quick heads up. Pay attention to that. And now I'm just doing a simple little demonstration here of something that could be very simple. But sometimes it's other things. It could be somebody's passing that could be happening. It could be something that you're predicting in the future. It could be something that where you ever get, I'm sure there's people in here too. You wake up from a dream and you realize that, let's just say you have a bad dream, you got a phone call in your dream of somebody being sick, and then when you wake up, you actually get a phone call and they say somebody's sick. Some people get it through dreams. I get it with the voice in my head or images. So, just know there are different ways of getting it, but listen to it. Trust your instinct. It's your instinct. It's your spirit guides working through you to communicate to you. It's not like we literally hear Uncle Frank standing next to us whispering in our ear. It's not like that. It works in all different ways, but I'm just in tune to listening to it, and so are like Catherine and some other people that are watching that have the gift as well. We listen to it. That's all. That's all we're really better at, is just listening and fine-tuning what they're saying. We all get the same information. So, that's why people think that it's, oh, I have this magical gift and you don't. We all have the gift. We're just fine-tuned into listening what they're saying. It's still an everyday battle. You think I don't actually, there's times when I don't listen and I should have listened. So just fine-tune that voice that you hear inside your head. Everyone has the intuition. So, if you're just tuning in and you miss what I said, you can, when I post this video, you can rewatch what I said, but it's about fine-tuning your intuition. Everyone has it. Listening to that voice inside of you, you all have it. But that is one of the things. So next time you feel like you heard something and it doesn't make sense, I'll give you a quick example. The other day, and they could be watching, I don't know, but I had a reading the other day. It ended, and I had about an hour or so before my other reading. And I realized that I needed to get a new notebook. So, I don't know why, but I misplaced the one, which of course I found it when I got home. But I left to go to Staples. I was gone maybe 20 minutes. So, when I came back, I was driving down the street. I was almost to my house. And I wasn't thinking anything about my reading. I had about 40 minutes still. And my reading, thank you guys. Thank you, Anthony. So, I was thinking to myself, it was them pretty much, but all of a sudden I had in my head, your reading's here. And I'm thinking, I looked at the clock, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, no. They're like 35 minutes early. That's super early. I don't like people coming early because I'm not prepared usually. So I'm thinking, nah. And then I just kept getting this image of somebody parked in my driveway. So I'm like, that's weird. So I'm driving down the street and I look, there's no car on the street. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just crazy. Just thinking that. I wasn't thinking, and I'm like, Spirit knows more than I do. Anyway, I pull into my driveway. Guess what? There's a car in my driveway. They were 35 minutes early. Well, maybe even earlier. But they were in my driveway 35 minutes early. So, and it's fine. And, I mean, I wasn't ready, so they had to give me some time, and I got ready. And anyway, we had the reading, and everything was good. But it's not about them coming early. It's about the fact that they actually were warning me minutes prior that my reading was there, and I thought I was crazy for thinking that. I'm like, no, they're not this early. And they were. So it's like they let me know that somebody pulled into my driveway. So that's an actual story that just happened the other day, and I'm like, oh, I didn't listen. It's funny. I'm like, nah, that's not it. So next time you get one of those things where it's like, nah, and then it comes true, just know that's the voice to listen to. Next time you hear that voice and they prove you wrong, and you're like, that's so weird, I thought that and I didn't act upon it. That's the voice. Listen to that voice. And it's like, yeah, but the voice sounds like my own voice. That's what I hear. And that's what I used to think too. It sounds like your own voice. But if you notice, the voice is different. It wasn't you thinking it. It wasn't like I was driving thinking, oh God, what if they're in my driveway? No, I was thinking nothing of the sort, and it literally came in like a text message. It was just like, somebody's in your driveway. So, anyway, I'm not going to go on and on. That's the voice to listen to. That is what I wanted to talk about. But everybody has that ability. Just listen to the voice. And if you get a feeling, listen to the feeling. And believe it. And that's one of the reasons why I have this sign in my office. It says believe. I'll show you. Right there. Believe. Because that's one of the number one things about what I do and what other light workers do is that we just believe. We know what we're listening to and we actually believe it. So sometimes there was some people today, readings came through and they actually even said no, or they said the wrong thing. Lady with the chair. And there's nothing wrong. She thought it was about her lazy boy. And then I'm not going to say who this was, but anybody who was in the show knows what I'm talking about. Just picking one off the top of my head. And I even thought, I was like, I don't know, I don't feel like it's the lazy boy. And then I'm not going to talk about the reading too much, but then we talked about the kitchen table, and she says his chair sits empty. She leaves it empty for a reason. Like, it's there, it's empty. And I said, I'm like, that's the chair he's talking about. She says she sits there and talks to him. And the chair is empty. That's the chair. So I'm like, okay, never mind. It's not the lazy boy, it's that chair. So the thing is why I'm bringing that up, is that it could have just said, yes, it's the lazy boy. No. I pretty much was like, okay. I'm like, I don't know if I necessarily feel it's that chair. And then when the chair about in the kitchen came up, I'm like, that's the chair. That made sense. Or Kristen, I think it was even you. I said something, and then later you remembered what it was, and it actually made sense. If I just gave in to everybody's, I have to know what I hear and what I feel. I need to believe in it. If I don't believe in it, and if I just give in to what people say, even if I don't feel it like that, where I'm like, I don't know if I feel it's that. And then guess what? It usually isn't, and it's the other thing. I was told that you can't do readings on yourself. Is that true? If you have the gift. That's a good question. Somebody said that I can't do readings on myself. I don't sit down and do a reading on myself. No, it's kind of hard. Think about it this way. A doctor can't really perform on themselves. A dentist doesn't perform on themselves. Could they? Probably, but it's not the same thing. Hairstylists don't usually do their own hair. They might color their own hair, but they usually don't cut their own hair. So it's usually somebody like I would go. Catherine is another medium that's on here right now. I might go to Catherine, and vice versa. She might come to me, because it's just, I'd rather have the whole experience just like you guys. Because for me, if I get something that comes through in my head and it's for my grandparents, how am I going to differentiate from what I know from what they used to tell me or what they've done? So if I bring through my grandmother who passed very sudden and unexpected from a certain disease, and that comes through. Well, I already know what she died from, so how is that validation? So I need somebody else to come through and tell me. So it's easier. So if somebody like Catherine or another medium would read me, and I know then it's validation. So if she says, I think this is your grandmother, I feel like she passed from this and this and this, and she's apologizing that you didn't make it to her passing, because I didn't get there in time to see her, and I always felt bad about that. So, but I already know that, and I know she forgives me. I know she forgives me, but if another medium would tell me that, wouldn't that validate it a lot more for me than if I just told myself? I could tell myself that she forgives me. There you go. So the point is that that's why you kind of need another medium. So can I? I guess I could do a reading on myself, but it wouldn't be the same thing. Yes, Tammy says you can't do it on yourself because you're too close to it. You're right. So it's like a psychiatrist. They're not gonna evaluate themselves. Usually they're going to a psychiatrist as well. It's just a professional opinion. So yes, I can, but I wouldn't do that, if that makes sense. So thank you for the question, though. It's a really good question. So, ooh, that's yummy. That is a very yummy drink. So, welcome, guys. Hi, Holly. Hi, Kathleen. So, let's see if I have any readings that want to come through. So what I'm going to do is just give me a second. I'm going to be quiet for just a moment. Just please don't go anywhere. If you can, please like and share this video. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Which one were you? I'm so bad at names. Michelle, which one were you? There was a whole bunch of you last night, so which one were you? Oh, I got lots of love. Thank you. I see love and hearts. Thank you. All right. Oh, thank you, Janine. Jeannie. Sorry, Jeannie. So how this works, let me just explain this real quick. What I'm going to do is just take a moment and see if anything comes through. Now, instead of like doing... Oh, no, I know it's reading, Michelle. I just don't know which one you were in the group. Instead of doing cards tonight, I figured we'd do a little bit of what we did last week. Is I'm just going to have something come through and let me know on who... What is this? But a man woke me up and told me Barbara wanted to tell you something. Barbara was my mom. Oh, that's interesting. So anyway, how this is going to work is just give me a moment. I'm going to come through with something that I'm feeling or that I feel like I'm supposed to say. And if somebody connects to that, then great. Then maybe we'll get some more. But right now, I'm just going to... oh, thank you. I'm just going to do it that way instead of calling out people's names, because when I do that, I feel like it's going to have a conflict on here, and if that's the case, then I'm not going to do readings on Facebook. I even said I wasn't going to do them on Facebook, and I changed my mind. So this is the way I feel comfortable. This is the way I'm going to do it. So anyway, so if something makes sense to you, that's fine. You can let me know. If not, then that's fine too. I'm like, just remember, keep it in the back of your head because it could pop into your head later, or it could make sense later. Let's see. Ah, the one with the dad voice. I got it. Hi, Michelle. I know who you are now. So... I have somebody, and this is not because what you just said, Michelle. I have something with, somebody had restrictions on their voice. It's a male, but it wasn't about the voice, it was that they couldn't really speak. Or they had very, very limited, like they could barely talk. Like I feel like I'm choking almost, unless they choked. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to say, but it's about that they couldn't respond the way. But it's a male, and they're apologizing for what they put the family through, because I feel like there was no closure. And what I mean by that is I feel like the paperwork, I'm getting a stack of paperwork, and that things were not divided properly or things were not finalized. It's about the paperwork though, and that there was like chaos left. And this is the male with the voice or the choking. If that makes sense, that's what I'm getting. So is anybody connect to that with this male that had, it's either choking or they maybe they lost their voice, like their speech. I just feel like I can't talk, if that makes sense. And it's something about they're apologizing for what they did to the family because they did not finalize things the way they should have. But they need to make sure that you all know that he's okay. Does that make sense? Anthony, you say yes? Does that make sense to you? I don't know who this is. I just get a male vibe. Something like I'm like this. The paperwork, something about the paperwork or things were not finalized, and it kind of, I wouldn't say ripped apart the family, but they're showing me that it put a strain on the family. They're apologizing, and they want you to know that, that might, Michelle, that could make sense too. But they want, so whoever this is, that's fine, you can listen, and just know, and just get the message, is that this gentleman is saying, I'm sorry, I did not mean to put the strain on the family. I didn't think I was going to die this quickly. Things were not finalized. Oh, that might be it, Anthony. And then there's the paperwork, which might be the lawsuit, and that it's tearing apart the family. But what they want you to know is that the main part of this message, that's just describing what happened. It could be piggybacking. You're right, Michelle. So just know that it could be multiple people with this, but just know the main part of this message is that I'm okay, I did not suffer, and that I do come to visit. There's also, I feel like there's somebody, my name is passed on. My name is passed on. So which means that somebody has either a portion of his name, and he's bringing up his dog, or your dog, I don't know. But he's bringing up a dog. Oh, Tammy, this could be you as well. Do you understand how that is? There's your brother Henry. Hi everybody. So hopefully it makes sense. So we have the male restricted, could not talk or something, but it's about choking or restriction of the voice. The paperwork and all of this was left over, and nothing was, it's about not divided properly or something, and that it divided the family. They're apologizing for that. They thought they had more time, or they thought they had it correct. And good, Anthony, I'm glad. And the fact that they want you to know they're okay. They know about the name. Somebody passed on the name or something. Anyway, and what did I say? And he did not, it's interesting. He's okay. He didn't suffer. He does come to visit. And I said something about a child, I believe, so they visit the child. Anyway, got it. So just know the tea drinker folded. Oh, God. I got it. By the way, the watch was, oh, you know what? Russell, I can't click on the see more. So it says, by the way, the watch was, and I can't click on it. So can you repeat what that says, Russell? By the way, the watch was, and I can't see the rest. Anyway, so hopefully that somebody understood that message. It looks like Anthony did. I'm sure there's a lot more, but that's what I got for right now. Just know, Anthony as well, Oh, you said it was an Elgin. I don't know what that is. But good. I don't know what that means, but okay. But still, the watch came through, and I'm happy about that. I don't know why Hamilton came up, but hi, Sarah. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh my gosh! By the way, yes, we loved your mom, Russell. We loved her. She was this wonderful woman at the reading today. Loved her. She was the sweetest thing. I wanted to give her a hug and a kiss before she left. That makes sense for my father and father-in-law. Good. Listen, if there's more than one of you that gets closure from whatever I just said, it makes no sense to me. As long as it makes sense to you, that's all that matters. So, all right. So we have the man with the throat. Okay, now my pen's not working. Are you kidding me? There we go. Man, throat. Okay, so okay. I have two people. They're coming in together. So I want to say I can't tell if this is a mother or a grandmother. So hold on before everybody starts saying that it's theirs. It's a mother or grandmother. It's this woman. Hold on. There's another person coming in with them. I want to say it's mother and I want to say it feels like more grandmother or something or caretaker. Hold on. And then there is somebody coming in with them. It's like a son. Like a son. So it could be grandson, son. I don't know. I'm just seeing images. So just bear with me. They're coming in together, which means that they are together. And one, I feel like they want you to know, I feel like this is, it could be mother or grandmother, but she's older. So that's why I don't know. That I don't know. I wish I could make that clear. But they are coming in together. But they want you to know this man is a younger man. Not young, but younger man. So maybe, I don't know, under the age of 30, something like that. I'm doing the best I can, guys. I'm on a whim. I'm doing this on a whim. Under the age of 30, so young man, that's how I take that. And that means I'm old. Anyway, because I'm over 30. Young man, under the age of 30, and passed tragically, if that makes sense. So, sudden and unexpected. It could be an accident, it could be murder, or something that was taken quickly. So, sudden and unexpected, but I feel like it was tragic. The point is, he was greeted by her. This is, I wish they'd make it clear on who it is. Who I keep seeing in my head is this caretaker I had growing up, who was like a grandmother to me, but she wasn't technically family. So I don't, maybe like a godmother, I don't know, but it looks, age-wise, could totally be grandmother, if that makes sense. Maybe I'm not supposed to pinpoint because there could be two of these or something, but this young male passed tragically, sudden and unexpected. They show me taken way too soon. So I'm guessing an accident, suicide, murder, something of that nature. Again, they're not showing me. They just show me tragically. I guess they're not showing me because it might be gruesome or something. I don't like to see that. So, hey Fatima. Thank you for joining. So, this young male passed. The point is what the message I need to get to you guys is that she did greet him. She is with him, and they actually watch over. That's interesting. He might have had a daughter, because there's one generation below him, unless it's a sister or something. There's a little girl that they watch over together. Huh. This is a very unique one. So, young man, under the age of, I'm guessing 30, I don't know, but a younger man, passed tragically, was greeted by, it looks like a grandmother, it could be a mother, and yes, they are together. She did greet him, so he did not pass alone, and he did not suffer. It was instant. So that's what I mean, tragically. And the point of this story, they watch over him. They watch over the little girl. They look over the little girl. somebody does understand this, because I feel like I'm talking out of my ass. I'm sorry. I don't. Wonderful. All right, good. You understand this? Wonderful. So just know, I keep getting the name, the letter M. M. So I don't know if that's her name, his name, the kid's name. I have no idea. This one, they're not. If you notice, they're not giving me too many details. Like the last one, I had more details: throat restriction and the paperwork. And this one is just tragic. I don't think they want me to explain how they passed. Just that the fact that notice there's actually multiple people. So is met by the woman. She met him. They are together. I want to say mother or grandmother or caretaker, but it's a motherly like vibe. It's a motherly like vibe. And they watch together. They are guardians over this little girl. So the little girl, which she could be a little older now, but the point is their little girl or something. It's like his little. I feel like it's like his little girl or the sister. Anyway, they watch over her, and they've actually had dreams. The little girl has had dreams about them. Got it. Yeah, Uncle died from a heart attack. Has 2 daughters. Maybe Sydney, but I'm not feeling that. Interesting. Died and he was going with my grandmother. I have a little girl. That could be. My brother died and he said he was going with my grandmother. Yes, they call her little girl. Oh, they literally call her little girl? That's interesting. Okay. Again, giving the reading. If there's multiple of you that understand this, there's your message for you. It could be for one of you. It could be for 10 of you. The point is, if you understand this and you connect with this, it's meant for you. Who's got... Oh. Okay. This could be multiple of you. But they just said you... Actually, somebody... And this is not connected, I don't think. This is not connected to the person that we were just talking to, because it feels like a new voice just came in and said, you're wearing my ring. You just had it fixed, and you are wearing my ring. So somebody just had a ring. I took my ring off. Yes, Brad, I took it off. When I'm at home, I take it off. You're wearing my ring. You just had it fixed, and you just now put it on recently, and you're now wearing it. I feel like this is a mother energy. So if one of you is wearing your mother's ring and you just got it fixed, that's the point. You can have, everybody, there can be a whole bunch of you that have mother's rings, but this is you just got it fixed, like a stone replaced or something. Just know she knows you have it on. And oh God, hold on. All right. Just know also what goes along with this. That's okay. It doesn't have to be for everybody. Just bear with me. So there's something that goes along with this, guys. So this is the mother. You're wearing my ring. You just got it fixed. There's no need to apologize. There's no need to apologize. I know you love me. I know you love me. So you don't need to keep telling me over and over again. You don't need to apologize. I know you love me, and I know that there's nothing, and know that there's nothing else you could have done to help me. And I crossed over peacefully. So just know, again, this is the mother. You have her ring. You just got it fixed. She wants you to know there's no need to apologize. I know you love me, and there was nothing else you could have done to help me, but I did cross over peacefully, and I send you love and kisses, because you do this. You do this. You send me love, so I send you love back. Does that make sense to somebody? Things are going great between us. Just one now. Things are going great between us. Okay. Got it. So, Deb, you understand this? Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're just tuning in, I'm the Lehigh Valley Media. My name is Matt Kamont. I do have an email address and a website you can check out. It's LehighValleyMedium.com. And my email address is LehighValleyMedium@gmail.com. This is real quick. We're going to go back to reading. But if you want information, it's okay. Welcome, everybody. If you can, like and share this video. But if you want information on rates, services, or to make an appointment, check out my website, LehighValleyMedium.com. I do have a YouTube channel and a subscription that's going to be starting soon. So just know we're going to be moving the show to YouTube. So just to let you know. Anyway, thank you, Joey. Joey just posted information as well. Thank you. So if you're just tuning in, what I'm doing is I'm pulling in messages that I'm getting right here live on Facebook. If it makes sense to you, wonderful. It's okay. I'm just going to keep giving the readings. I'd rather get through some readings for people and give closure. If there's more than one of you it connects to, that's fine. I'm trying to get as much details as possible. I'm giving you what I get. Welcome. Yes, and a podcast. I do want to do a podcast as well. I know, guys. I know. It's a lot of work we're trying to do. So, all right. Anyway, back to reading. So, Phantom's here, too. We got Phantom sleeping down here. Look. Phantom. Okay, well, never mind. He's sleeping. He's meditating. All right. So, welcome. If you don't know where I'm at, I'm in the Lehigh Valley. I'm in Easton, Pennsylvania. Welcome. We are live. So, all right. All right. So we did talk about the person. Okay. All right. I have the car accident. No. Bear with me. Sorry, it wasn't a car accident. They got hit by a car? Sorry, they changed it. So they got hit by a car? So this person was hit by a car? It wasn't a car accident, but it was an accident with the car. So either they got hit by the car or something? Bear with me, I'm trying to figure it out. It looks like, to me, when I'm getting images, guys, just to let you know, it looks almost like Pictionary or like charades. I gotta figure out what they're trying to say. No, Joey, we didn't get the puppy yet. Yell at Brad about that. Brad doesn't want to get the dog. Okay. So, it is somebody got hit by the car. It's interesting. I'm seeing an accident with the car. Like I said, I don't think it's a car accident, though. Got hit by a car, and was this a hit and run? The reason why I say that is because they're doing something about a search party, or like people are looking for this person. I think it's all done now. They probably found the person or so on and so forth, but they brought up like a search party. And the whole town got involved. But anyway, okay, so what I'm trying to do is, okay, so categorize, so that's that part. That's about how he passed. But, it's interesting. Thank you so much for keeping my memory alive. Somebody did a memorial, and I feel like they did, hold on. They did a memorial, and they did shirts. That's a given. I see shirts with their face on it or something. But they honored them. Is this with a scholarship program or a charity or a foundation? Okay. Cindy, you say something. Your friend was while working on 309, the woman was not charged. Yeah, I don't know. That part they're not getting into, but there was a search for this person or something? They're showing me like a search. Yes, in a highway. We paid for everything. Okay. So you guys dedicated, so their name is on the highway or now or something? Yeah, it's like they're memorialized by something like that. Like a foundation. I never thought of a highway. A highway, something of that nature, but my name is now memorialized. Like, it's not just by word of mouth. My name is somewhere. Like, you did a charity, a foundation, a scholarship, a highway. Wonderful. Rosemary, you say you understand that? Wonderful. Well, good. I'm glad. Could be my friend. Pastor in the car. Parents were told wrong hospital to go to. Ashley, though, but you say the friend, he was a passenger in the car. This person did not die in a car accident. Is that? It's not an accident. I mean, it was an accident. What happened, but it's not a car accident. If that makes sense. We have it down there. His name. Okay. Interesting. I hope people understand that message. So, it's interesting. I know I keep saying that. Bear with me. I'm just going what I'm seeing in my head. He roams the hall. It's okay, Ashley. Don't worry. I just wanted you to be clear so that it wasn't in the car. It was like got hit by a car or something of that nature. It was an accident with a car, but not a car accident, if that makes sense. But he roams the hall. That's the point. You hear me down the hall. So people have seen and heard this person down the hallway. So I don't know if that's at the hospital, at the house, at a school. He roams the hallway. Joey, it's not creepy. Just know, though, is that he's okay. They're all okay. Let me tell you that right now. Your loved ones are okay. All right? So if you're wondering if your loved one is okay, I promise you they all are. They're just trying to come through to let you know that they are. In your house, okay, that makes sense. But it's in the hallway. That's all you heard is roam the hallway. So I hope that good, Rosemary. I hope that makes sense to you, and you can bring closure to whoever that's to. I didn't catch who you said that person was, but I hope that makes sense to you, and you have some closure with that. You can film in your house while he's walking around your hallway, girl. So and you can hear him. So okay. Who connects to the number 223? 223. No, Nancy, I'm doing live readings tonight. 223. Anybody connect to the number 223? Could be February 23rd, or it could just be the number 223. Oh, Samantha, you say that's... Okay, now I'm getting all the yes. So, Samantha, you say, yeah, your address. Sarah, Nancy, okay. Well, hold on. All I know is I don't even know who told me this. I just know all of a sudden they got the number 223. So, I think I'm supposed to read out of the Angel number 101 book. So, it says the angel number 223. Oh, one of your nephews is 223? That's interesting. But real quick, so the number 223, a healing miracle is imminent, endangered by your faith and your clear connection to one or more ascended masters who have heard and are answered your prayers. So a healing miracle is imminent, endangered, engineered, I'm sorry, I read it really quick, engineered, no. I don't know how to pronounce this word. It's engine. Bear with me, guys. I'm embarrassed. I've never heard of this word before. Engendered? Yeah, engendered. Engendered. Okay, sorry to I think I need reading glasses soon, guys. Okay, so see, healing miracle is imminent. Engendered by your faith and your clear connection to one or more ascended masters who have heard and answered your prayers. What is that word? I've never heard of that. Hold on. Engendered. My husband probably knows what it means. I've never heard of that. I'm sorry. Cause or give rise to. Okay. Sorry, guys. Yes, engendered. Am I saying it correctly? Now you can see why I saw engineered real quick, and I'm like, oh, that's not it. Engendered. I don't think I've ever heard of that word before. Sorry, I'm not a master's or a doctor. I don't have my doctorate. Sorry, guys. But hi, welcome. Anyway, so that's wonderful. All right, so that's what 223 in the angel numbers book. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody wakes up at 2:23 in the morning as well. You are pronounced correctly. Oh, good. Thank you, Mike. Joanne, that's a really good question. Smelling a scent of your loved one could be tobacco. It could be their cologne. It could just be their scent. Yes, a lot of times that can be a sign or symbol from your loved one that are nearby. It doesn't happen often, so enjoy it. But like, I'll give you an example. My grandfather, he used to smell like, he didn't smell like, he smoked pipes. And, it used to smell like cherry tobacco. So every once in a while, about once or twice a year, I'll smell cherry tobacco. And there is absolutely no reason why I should be smelling that. Wonderful. Hi, everybody. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Mary. All right, so let's get back to some readings. All right. Okay. Oh, it's funny, Nancy, you just put my daughter's birthday is October 7th. Just know, the message I just got was your daughter knows that you, so it's, I guess, a daughter. Somebody lost their daughter. It says, I know you loved me, because it says, this is to, I'm a daughter, it's a daughter. Anyway, and then it's funny, you said daughter. I know you loved me. I feel like you guys would sometimes butt heads because you were very tough sometimes. So the feeling I'm getting is just to let you know that I did respect you, and I do wish that I didn't give you such a hard time. But you are holding this guilt for making them feel, because I feel like you're finding it to be that it's your fault that you guys weren't closer. But she's like, no, it's not your fault. I was giving you a hard time, and you were trying to teach me. I know that, so don't be upset. I know you loved me, and I loved you. So, if that makes sense, I hope somebody that makes sense to you. Hi, everybody watching for the first time. I'm really giving live information. Hi, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. So, does that make sense to you? It's a daughter that's passed, trying to make amends. It looks like a mother, with a mother. You were very strict, or this mother was very strict on them, but not in a horrible way, but just a very strict, because I feel like they needed to have discipline. But now that they're gone, you feel guilty for being that way towards them, because you were trying to teach them the right way, and they know that. They want you to know, she wants you to know how much she loves you and appreciates what you were doing, but she was giving you the hard time, not the other way around. So, anyway, they want you to know that they do love you. You don't need to apologize, and they do watch over you. Huh. Do you guys understand that? Does somebody understand that? If it's not you directly, do you know somebody who this would be for? Who lost the daughter, and the daughter is saying, please don't apologize. I know you were just being loving, and you were being strict. Does that make sense to you? So, but the point is they don't want you to feel bad. You were just being a mother. So, you have any messages from my mom? Honey, I don't even know who you are. Sorry, hold on. I'm just having whatever's coming through, guys. So I'm not picking names and doing readings. It's like an open mic. So I'm letting them come, and whoever's coming through to give messages, that's what I'm allowing to happen right now. So I promise, though, if you connect with something, please let me know. So does that make sense to anybody? I have the daughter, and she's letting the mom know she's forgiving the mom. There's no reason to be upset. Nobody connects with this? Oh, thank you, Amanda. Name it, claim it. I'm right. Your thumbs up. Okay, so I'm on the money. I hope so. Anyway, okay, well then we'll move forward. So, you have her necklace? She's bringing up the necklace or something? Do you have her necklace, or do you have a necklace made for her? Does that make sense? There's all of a sudden I got a necklace. Necklace. Patricia, I hope that makes sense to you, or whoever this is, whoever's connecting with this. Necklace. So, and if it's not her, this could be another loved one attached with her, because you keep asking if she's safe with them. I don't know. You do? Okay. Oh, okay. Nancy, does that make sense? I have Jennifer's ashes and a necklace. Does that make sense? And what I said earlier, does that make sense as well? I hope so. Not. If you guys have been watching, Kimmy says, oh, it looks like it's for Nancy. It can be for multiple people. If 3 people connect with the daughter that says that to the mom and the mother has the necklace, it can be for 3 different people. So it could be for 2 people. My grandma's ashes. No, this is... I have a necklace with my grandma's ashes. Grandma wore a necklace every day. I wore a necklace. Yeah, but guys, this is about the daughter talking to the mom, guys. Please tell me she's with me. I don't know who she is. Is this the daughter you're talking about, Mary? So, anyway, hold on. This is where it gets confusing because people are just chiming in. Hold on. So, all I know is it's the daughter telling the mother that she is forgiving her because she's just being a mom. And that's okay. Mothers can be... Okay, was the strict mom... So, is this for Nancy? It can be for anybody else. But just know, if you can connect with... Anybody that's watching, if you can connect with the strict mom, which not all moms are strict, you know that, but there are a lot of strict moms. But the mom was strict, and now mom feels guilty because now daughter's not here, and she feels guilty for being strict all this time. But the daughter's saying, stop, it's okay, you were just being a mom. I was giving you a hard time. I'm okay, I'm with you, and now she's bringing up the necklace. So, does that make sense? That's why I'm like, there's lots of necklaces, and I wish I could talk about necklaces for everybody else, but that's what I'm talking about. Nancy, if that's for you, great. Patricia, if that's for you, great. And if it's for somebody else as well, that's wonderful. Do you understand? Spirit, it's called piggybacking. Multiple spirits can come through on messages. So because we have over 100-something people watching, and I guarantee you I'm going to have a lot more that are going to be watching after I'm not live anymore, and those people can connect too. So just know, if you're watching live or watching after the fact, this can connect to you as well. If you connect with exactly what I just said, or you know somebody that does, let them know she's okay, she's not angry, stop feeling guilty, and she knows about the necklace. Most likely it is something about ashes in the necklace, or maybe you have her necklace. So just know she's okay and want you to know that. So, hopefully multiple people connect with that, not just one person. I hope multiple people connect. So I just don't want you to think that it's just one person. It can be multiple people. So, and that's why, because there's so many people watching, I don't want to just zoom in on one person. I want to give these messages that I'm getting, and it can be for multiple people. It's about healing as many people as possible by having that connection with your loved one and knowing that they're okay. So, I'm only going to do a couple more, guys. That's rounding out I usually do about an hour, and we're just over an hour. So, but I'll keep going for a few more minutes. So, hi, JC. All right, Pop's here. I got Pop. Now, I'm sure there's lots of them. I'm sure there's lots of Pops. Pop's here. Yes, they're together. Yes. Hey, Nicole. So, we got Pop here. Yes, they're together. Yes, he's okay. This guy is definitely, it's funny, he is definitely loved by all. And you know, not all old men are so nice and fun, but this guy, he's a trip. This Pop guy is he's a real loving, caring, nice guy. Give you the shirt off his back. And it's funny, people pick on him. In a good way, they pick on him. So, he's good. Yes, they are together. They are walking together hand in hand. There's a bench, or this could be his couch. I think it's a bench. He's got a bench or something. You guys put a bench? He's bringing up a bench, or maybe he made benches. I don't know. So wonderful. Have you had a spirit say a name for you to say? Pop. So yeah, I have Pop. Anyway, those two they're with each other in the bench. Melissa, you say you're having a bench name for your dad. Is that Pop? If it's not Pop, this is specific to Pop. You say you called him Poppy. All right. All of you called him Poppy? It's interesting. Could be. I heard Pop. I'm not gonna lie, I heard Pop. But it's specific about the bench. Oh, his phone just passed away. We had a bench made for his wife and we called him. It got off. So I don't know why, but it won't let me see. It says see more with a little tab. I can't click on that for some reason. So, Sin, does that make sense? Sally, my family had a bench put in a playground for my dad who we call Pop. Wonderful. He's walking with a woman. I'm guessing this is his mom. Excuse me. It could be his mom. His wife. I don't know. Hold on. Pretty much right now I have Pop walking hand in hand. They are together. It's a woman. It could be his mother. It could be his wife. I don't know. He's not specifying. But he's walking with the woman. Yes, we're together. And yes, I know about the bench or something. He's bringing up the bench. So, is this person saying anything else? I'm trying to figure out if I'm on the right path. Am I seeing all the correct stuff? So, as soon as I get if I am or not, that's when I move forward. So, they call him Poppy. His mother passed away right before him. That's Poppy. I got Pop. Could be. So does that make Melissa? Does that make sense? Sin, does that make sense? Because if not, then it's not, because he's walking hand in hand with a woman, and that could be his mother. It doesn't have to be wife. That's just them. That's their way of letting me know to tell you they are together. People keep asking if they're together. Could be his sister even, but it's a woman walking hand, or his daughter even. But it's him and a woman walking hand in hand. That's my sign. Yes, we're together because they're answering your question. Complete sense. Okay. Sin, that makes sense. The only thing that's a little off is it's Poppy, not Pop. Correct? Everything else with the bench, the woman. Did I say anything else? Oh, and his personality. All right, hold on. He's happy with what you guys did with the house? Or what's going on with the house? You have his blessing? All this stuff, I'm sure there's a bench. Larger than life, my dad was. Okay, hold on. So, alright. He's happy with what was done with the house, or he's giving a blessing about the house. He was a stoner and everybody loved him. Okay, interesting. Okay. That's funny. Maybe that's why I saw grass. I almost wanted to say something about a yard. His wife is buying the house where he passed. Okay, makes sense. He's talking about the house and you have the blessing. But it's funny, I saw grass, like a yard, but I didn't understand what I was seeing, and then you just said he was a stoner. I'm like, maybe he's talking about grass? I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me, but the rest does, including the house. Okay, so you see everything, so she could leave out Poppy and it makes sense. You can leave out the woman, but everything else makes sense. The other person left out, I forget who, Melissa, I think she said she left out something else too. So if you notice, it's a very good piggybacking. But it sounds like it's Sin's dad and everybody else's is piggybacking off of him. I probably always wonder if he's with Nan. Nan resold his house and wondered if... I can't read the rest. That's interesting. There was something about a Nan earlier, but interesting. The way you said Nan. Huh. Alright, cool. Do you have his ring? Somebody have his ring? Pop's ring? Poppy, Pop, Pappy? Or do you have her ring and he's bringing up the ring? But I don't know. He's bringing up the ring though. Oh, that's interesting, Cody. When it comes to the grass, he owns a farm which we now own. Okay. Did anybody hear about the ring? You do. You have Pop's high school ring. Interesting. Sin, was that ring given to his son from, like, by somebody? Somebody gave their son the ring? Not Pop, but somebody gave the son the ring, correct? Does that make sense? Hi Kim. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys like and share this, please. Do you guys like the live readings instead of the cards? Perfect. Then Sin, yeah, that makes sense. Because most people, you would give the ring to the loved one. But what I'm seeing is he didn't give it. The other person did. Like somebody pulled them aside and said, I want you to have Pop's ring. Do you see what I mean? Something of that nature. Got it. Perfect. See, it's those little details like that, though. Like, instead of just saying, like, oh, great, he knows you got the ring. I'm like, nah, he's showing in a detail that he didn't give the ring. The ring was given to the person. And he's happy with the choice. Do you see what I mean? Got it. Wonderful. Love it, love it, love it. All right, guys. I hate to cut you off, but it is now way past 10 o'clock. It is 10:13, and it is Friday night for me. So, and now I've been drinking a little bit, so I gotta stop doing the readings. It is cool. I love it. This is just, before everybody starts logging off, listen, this is just a tad bit of what I do. When I do private readings, this is kind of how a group reading works. But with a private reading, it's one-on-one. So then the details come out even more, and we go into a much greater detail and talk about that one person for a lot longer than like 2 minutes. So, but I've got a lot of people coming through, and if you notice, we have a lot of piggybacking and stuff like that. So when that happens, they give shorter messages. So, but I just wanted you to see, this is a little taste of what I do. Everybody always asked if I was a medium because all I did was cards, but I don't normally even do cards. I just did this for this show. This is a taste of more of what I do. So if you like that, please tune in. Go to my website, LehighValleyMedium.com. Please like me on Facebook. I am on Instagram, and it's LehighValleyMedium@gmail.com to book an appointment. So once again, here it is, LehighValleyMedium.com. I do have a website. You can book for group readings. You can contact my assistant right through the contact page. Join the newsletter. I do have a newsletter. So if you want to get updated on the newsletters or any kind of information, go onto my website, LehighValleyMedium.com. And we also have, just to let you know, lots of events coming up. If you want to purchase tickets, you can do it through there. My candles are available as well on my website. But just know, every Sunday night, 9 p.m. I mean, sometimes if I can't get on, I can't get on. But thank you so much, guys. Seriously, thank you for tuning in. So just know that every Sunday night, 9 p.m., we're here live on Facebook. So join us every Sunday at 9 p.m. Mark it down. Remember, please like my pages, my Facebook, my Instagram, Lehigh Valley Medium, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure to like my page, Facebook, and Instagram. And it's, again, LehighValleyMedium.com, as like I always say every week. And thank you for everybody who tunes in. Don't just look for inspiration, but be the inspiration. I love you guys. Have a great week. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys. Please like and share this. Like and share. Like and share. Sharing is caring. Bye.